Now that the Great Sea is once again under the dominion of our Wave Riders, Ner'zhul has come upon a plan to increase the powers of the Dark Portal. While he was the tutor of Gul'dan, the shaman bound their souls so that he could keep watch over his disciple. Even though Gul'dan knew that this link would serve to inform Ner'zhul of the warlock studies with the spirits that dwelt in the twisting nether, he was too arrogant to care. Ner'zhul has ordered you to lead a small band to the tomb in order to find the jeweled scepter of Sargeras. The remains of the Storm Reaver and Twilight's Hammer encampments surround the entrance to the tomb, and the howling of their tortured souls fill the air. Although the inhabitants of this place died long ago, their bodies have been torn from earthen graves by the vile magics of the demons and made to stalk this region for all eternity.
Well, it's pronounced Sargeras. I didn't know that. Welcome back to WarCraft II Remastered, and welcome to the next scenario in the Orc campaign, where we have to once more visit the tomb of Sargeras and kill a single demon. However, can you actually use that on these guys here? You can, but it doesn't deal that much damage. Where are you going? I don't know. Then never mind. Yes, we have to kill a single demon here with an AE, but there's a lot of stuff in between said demon and us, so lots of... You actually have a pretty good sight radius, so maybe stick with you here for the time being. Lots of humans and creatures animated by magic with a K. I could actually target those humans with the Death Coil spell here, and then maybe lure them out. Yeah, you come over here. Trolls in the back. Yeah, the Death Knight here is going to be very valuable, because at one point he's going to have the chance to learn the Death and Decay spell here, and that one's going to be quite useful to take down towers and whatnot, which we will face as well. And the problem with that is going to be that there's going to be a few paladins on the map later, and they can just murderize this guy here with the exorcism spell, so let's try to not have that be the case. Okay. There we go, so this... Oh snap. They're all here. That guy is doomed. There we go, that could have gone better, could have gone worse. There's more skeletons here. Spooky, scary skeletons that may or may not send shivers down your spine. Should I get rid of those? Do I need to get rid of those? I'm not sure, I could just ignore those, to be honest. Okay, well, not like this, apparently. Can you stop that? If I attack you with my ranged guys, are you gonna come after me? The answer would be yes. Yes, in fact, you do come after. Okay, that ogre is dead, but well... Shouldn't have stormed ahead like this, but who cares? Anyway, is there anything here? I kinda doubt it, but since we're here, we may as well kill the last skeleton here. That skeleton could not decide whom to attack, and didn't attack anyone, and now it's dead. So, got the foundry here, which will allow us to build a transport here. So let's build a transport. Yeah, I didn't want to lose the ogre, but well, can't have everything, can you? So, good thing there's still active pig farms here. Because if there weren't, that'd be kinda awkward. There should be an island here, so this is actually not that much of a problem. So there's a wizard here, but that guy will just use his juice on attacking the ship, which in turn means he's not going to use it on us once we land, which is actually kind of good. Some more skeletons here. I really want this Temple of the Damned because that's going to teach more spells to this guy here. So that'd be nice. Focus fire here, thank you. Skeletons are kind of sluggish, so we can use it to our advantage. Okay. Raise that. Yeah, both of these will be quite useful. You can also use a raise that to, of course, boost your army, bolster your army, or boost your army, but also to have whatever paladins you encounter burn their mana on destroying skeletons instead of your Death Knight, which is not a special Death Knight, this is just a Death Knight. Okay, please come aboard here. And yeah, Death and Decay. Death and Decay is going to cost a lot of mana, so which is not so great, because if I want to use it repeatedly, I probably have to wait repeatedly for it to recharge, or for my mana bar to recharge, but well, we'll see. So the actual demon is hanging out here with lots of his or its or her new friends. Is there anything of note here? I'm not sure. You know what? Let's find out. Ooh. Oh, yeah, new trolls. Knew a lot of people here, look at this. Very nice. Okay. Over here with you. And then let's get... Can't get a stronghold here, but well, what can you do? Troll regeneration would have been really nice here. Just saying. Just saying. Guess I could build another transport. I'm not sure that's worth it. Because I'm not sure how tight my resources here are. But whatever. Got the troll gangs here. Anybody here at the immediate coast? No, it doesn't look like it. How much does it cost? Oh yeah, it only costs 30 mana, but the Death Hand is going to use it repeatedly, and if you only have 30 mana, it's just going to be like one wave, it's not going to be very powerful. Another thing to keep in mind here is that the demon of course is an arrow unit, so you're going to need at least one troll or the Death Knight to kill the demon later, otherwise you don't stand a chance. Okay, there's elves here. Okay, yeah, let's do that again. There we go. More skeletons here. See if I can get a bunch of trolls over there. See how much troll range I can get in here to... Okay, I need more than one trip here anyway. But these green trolls here, they look a little bit weird. Wait a second, that's not... Maybe a little bit better than the black-faced trolls here, but... Well, who am I to judge? So... you land here, please. Get information here. Yeah, what I should probably do is get the next upgrade. How about that? I almost forgot about that. But I didn't forget about it, so it's all cool. Make some space here. Yeah, someone walled in those elves, but I guess are these supposed to be undead? Or is it just a bunch of humans hanging out here? Who weren't even involved in the first battle? Oh, let's go, thank you. I mean, I could go with the ogre here to lure these guys. It's maybe a bit more sensible.
Yes, master. Yes, captain.
There we go.
Would you want to kill?
How's the upgrade here progressing? Looking pretty good. Yeah, you're quite a bit faster than the Death Knight, so okay, here we go. Yeah, that did do some damage. Just watch out because I believe there's a tower here. Nope, oh, fine. You come a little bit closer, please. There we go. You actually moved information and didn't break it. That's kind of amazing. I'm being honest here. Great, now it's two of them again. Well, what can you do? This guy just thought, nope, I'm not gonna fight all those trolls. But we'll see whether that's gonna work out for you. Nope. Man, just come over here, okay? It's not one of those games where... Actually, well, I guess it didn't attack, because there's plenty of RTS games, especially from this era here, where if you attack an enemy unit, it's going to go on like a revenge spree, and it's going to try to eliminate said unit. Death and decay, please. Very powerful spell, but also somewhat cost intensive, let's put it that way. Okay, oh, there's more elves here as well. I guess I can just death call you, because is there a second elf here? These are okay, they're basic elves, they're not like upgraded. That's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna death call you. This might seem paranoid, but there's a lot more stuff we have to go through, so I really wish I could get these upgrades here, especially regeneration. That would be so nice. Yep, it's just a game of let the Death Knight regenerate. Oh well. Just two elves, so it should deal a decent amount of damage here. Okay, one of them's dead. Other one's not dead, but that's cool too. There's actually another tower there. I should probably kill that as well. Otherwise it's going to damage everyone here. I could just make a run for it. Maybe I should just do that, yeah. But I will want to at least kill this elf here. I don't think this is a cannon tower, so that would make things a little bit easier. No, it's a guard tower, yeah. But maybe I can... I may want to clear this area here, so I could also see whether I can like cast spells over the mountains here. Anyway, in the meantime, I may as well... You know what, you can just stay here. I may as well get everyone onto one landmass here. There we go. Very good. How's it going? Oh, this is gonna take so long, isn't it? I just emptied the dishwasher and this bar has only now barely charged. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. Okay. Okay. That wasn't actually so bad. Also, I did actually use quite a bit... Did use quite as much mana as I thought I would use there. So that's not bad. Let's see. Anybody here in the immediate vicinity? Doesn't look like it. We've got quite the army here at this point. Lots of trolls as well. Alright, in here with you, okay, can you not? Can you not get in here? Well, you should be able to. There we go, all the grunts. I guess I could actually build another ship. But not so unnecessary, that is. That's also not that expensive, is it? That really doesn't cost that much. Let's get another ship here. Oh. Don't have oil for that, so I guess one transport it is. That's fine though. Well, since we're not immediately being attacked, I suppose can get a couple more guys here aboard. Lockdown. Here we go.
You're the captain. I would love to. Ahoy! You're the captain.
There we are.
You're the captain.
You stay. Actually, you know what? You can't stay back here. You here are kinda dead anyway, so. Yes, that guy's out of juice. That's good. That's what I want to say. Okay, did you just... Can you stop retreating? Oh snap, there's skeletons coming after us as well, that's fine. Was it another... No, that's another tower, that's fine too. Okay, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. You have not fully recharged, of course. Okay, you get aboard here. It's alright, on the next trip there will be fewer people aboard because I got a bunch of you killed. Then again, I don't think we're going to do another boat trip here. So who even cares? And finally, everyone's best friend, the Death Knight. Now the arrow towers aren't actually like super powerful, but they still take a while to take down. Okay, here we go. Very well. At least you have good eyesight. Even though you don't have eyes, but let's not think about that one too hard. There we go. Probably more skeletons here as well. Let's see about those. Yes, so... Troll gang, come over here please. If I can lure these guys here one by one, then we should be okay just trolling them to death, or to permanent death, that is. Okay, Ogre, the one surviving one.
Alright. Yes, master. Okay, yes, master. Alright.
Okay,
Yes, master.
I didn't think all of them would just come after me straight away, but I suppose I was mistaken. Alright, next is... So there is a catapult here. That catapult is actually one we can liberate, so we don't want to kill that one. Instead, we want to kill this guard tower here. So more death and decay, please. Wait, that's... Actually, that did deal damage, but I guess... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this spell doesn't actually use quite as much mana as I thought it would. There's more humans here as well. Can't trust the humans. So, wobo indeed. Whatever that means. So... Then another... Yeah, there's another tower there. I'm gonna have to kill that one first. Oh snap. Evacuate. You kill this guy here, please. Oh, that actually went relatively well, because these guys here actually managed to kill... Yeah, here we go. Managed to kill that swordsman with no casualties. I'll take that, thank you very much. There should be at least one more swordsman here. I can ignore a couple of these skeletons. You don't need to worry about everything. You really need to kill that one demon. The thing is just that killing that one demon is a bit trickier than you might think. So this costs still 100 mana. I could just wait for that. Then I'm also gonna get a level 1 catapult. And who doesn't like that? Let's just wait for that. I think it's worth it just to death call one of these guys here. Because we're gonna face more towers, and the catapult would be useful against the towers, because I can always use the Death Knight, but that takes quite a while, so if I don't have to always use the Death Knight, that's kinda nice. Haven't reused Raise Dead yet, but I don't really care about all that much. Oh yeah, Unholy Armor. How does it actually work if the target doesn't have full health? I'm not sure. It's not well about that one right now. Yeah, that was fine. There we go. This also means we can get some upgrades here. I don't think I need the catapult damage. I think weapons and armor are probably more valuable because they affect all of my army. The catapult already deals Oh, great. Well, this just got a whole lot harder. Didn't think there would be a paladin just there, but well, I guess I was wrong about that. So this is gonna be a bit of a problem.
Would you want me to, boss? Would you want me to?
Well, time for you to do some scouting because you actually have the best sight radius now.
Would you want me to?
Yep, that could have gone slightly better. Run, run, run. That went a lot better, actually.
Work complete.
I should probably wait for these upgrades here as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's maybe do that. But in the meantime, I should be able to just do a little bit more catapult scouting because I'm impatient. I think I have to target these guys here because... Never mind. You know, don't target that guy. You're just going to kill my own guys. And I have to remember that I need some trolls to survive. Less. What did these guys get here? Because these islands were only risen from the sea not super long ago, but whatever. It's the least of my problems now. Ooh, skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. You take a step back, because I don't want to fire on the skeletons, and then... Never mind. Never mind, there's a wizard there. Didn't remember that being the case, but... Well... Lots of things here I didn't remember, apparently. You here don't attack anyone. Well... Sure, let's get that too. Alright, yep. Man, this mission is full of surprises. Especially for this guy here, because he's dead now. I know there's a bunch of towers ahead with the ballista, so I do remember that. Anybody else here? No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'm the boss indeed. Okay. Retreat here. This is gonna take a moment, but yeah, the real risk is that there's a ballista here, and that could be a bit of a problem. Let's actually just bookmark you. How about that? But I don't think it can come south just now because yeah, I think I want this upgrade here. Can't afford any of the catapult upgrade, but as I said, they're not like super essential. But as soon as I kill this tower here, the ballista will actually be able to come for me. But yeah, let's move. So what I could do here is I could do a bit of a duel here. Because there's the other tower here as well, which is a bit of a problem. But if I keep moving, I should be able. Okay, so I won that. Okay, that's not so bad. There's also at least one more wizard and like 6 paladins or so. Oh well. We do have all these upgrades here, but they don't apply to these trolls, so that's not as good as I would like it to be. But sure. Runestones here. Oh, those actually count as hostile. Well, those have a ton of hit points, so that's going to take like 1,000 years to take those out, so not bother with that. Let's instead bother with these elves here. I need to be. Oh snap! You can get through there. I didn't know that. I thought you were fully gated off. Well, evidently you aren't. Okay. Evidently I don't know a whole lot about this mission here. No. Okay. So there is a wizard there, but there's also like paladins and whatnot, like this guy here. It's a bit of a problem. So you maybe take a step back. Oh snap! That's not what I meant by taking a step back. So with some luck, this wizard here ran out of juice now. Kill the wizard before the wizard recharges. Kill the wizard. Yeah, you heal the wizard. Waste your mana on that. Okay. Yeah, you waste your mana. Oh, that actually went pretty well because these guys wasted a lot of energy on healing that wizard. That technically useless wizard. Okay. So you're gonna bait however many guys are left here. There's just skeletons, that's fine. Oh, here's the demon. Just kill the demon. It's not that tough. There we go. That was more surprising than I remembered it. Here on rank here, guys, that's deserved. But also not as bad as I remembered it being. Yeah, try not to lose your Death Knight, because Death Knight makes it a lot easier to kill those towers and that ballista probably in one go, but you know what? It's optional. Thanks for watching and see you next time.